Thousands of years ago, mages discovered the flesh-tainting side effects of wielding magic, and many fell to the withering before learning how to channel their magic through power templates. Magical repositories that safely bear the bulk of one's power, templates also store runes and formulas needed to shape magic, and enable their owners to customize and expand their options to produce a myriad of effects. Those that stubbornly relied upon their own bodies to store such vast power diminished, growing old before their time, succumbing to the withering. Not all creatures are subject to the withering, however. Mithril dragons, arcane terrors, harpies, and gods, for example. Such as these seem to use magic without enduring physical trauma. Or perhaps magic has tainted them in other ways. Most lesser creatures, however, were being eaten alive from the inside out, and so few clung defiantly to their feeble scrolls and spellbooks and turned to power templates. Such devices constantly absorb and refine magic, and in time, though the epic spells were lost to us, those that learned to command their templates grew powerful and found new ways to bend magic to their will. One can pursue any career they can imagine in Cosmothea, though the most common magic-focused paths include the Adepts, Artificers, and Shapers. Adepts wield divine magic and perform miracles by faith in service of one or more of the surviving gods. They can also take the Nature Adept and Wild Adept subpaths. Other divine paths are possible as well. Artificers, unorthodox masters of the Forge, blend science and nexus magic together to enchant objects, create traps, and control machines. Subpaths include Biomancer and Technomancer, and they too have many options available to them. Shaping arcane magic into spells and altering them to suit their whims, Shapers make formidable foes. Subpaths include Gatekeepers and Gun Mages. But as with all careers, one can carve their own path. Among non-casters, magic is employed in a different manner, as with the Nexus Disciples and Paragons. All forms of magic may be quickly altered in a number of ways, and rarely does one run out of power, save when finding themselves in a dead zone. More commonly, a caster will simply become fatigued or succumb to injuries. Dueling. In addition to the normal flow of magical combat, if two or more casters are in battle, they can enter a duel that transcends the normal battlefield, manifesting guardians and launching magical champions to assault another's template, causing a wide variety of debilitating effects and hazards. After a lethal magical duel, it is common to witness the victor rushing up to the fallen template in hopes of salvaging valuable template components and spells, while avoiding any magical defenses the previous owner might have prepared for just such an outcome. The nature of magic. Like water, magic can be found in 3 states: quarry, quintessence, and Makai. Each state has been found in abundance across the Cosmoverse, from the Nexus to the Void and every dimension in between. Quarry is magic in its pure state. It is completely useless for casting spells, releasing miracles, or enchanting objects. In fact, both Shapers and Scientists alike have yet to find any use for quarry, other than refining it into quintessence. But there is still much to learn about the nature of magic. Quintessence. Simply put, quintessence is refined quarry, essential for spellcasting, performing miracles, enchanting objects, and on some worlds it is used in place of electricity, powering reactors, starships, hover cycles, and even household appliances. While there is some debate over the nature of arcane, divine, and nexus magic, they are essentially flavors of quintessence. Nuances in the way quintessence is manipulated and manifested, not actually different forms of magic. Even so, once manipulated in a particular manner, quintessence may not be used in another until it changes states again. After quintessence has been released, as in the casting of a spell, or when a quintessence-powered superhero launches an attack, it begins to break down back into quarry, more slowly for simple spells and more rapidly for complex ones. Quintessence first changes into Makai and then finally back into the quarry state. While modern mages protect themselves from the detrimental side effects of using quintessence internally thanks to power templates, another danger is magical static, or as it's called on many worlds, entropy. Quintessence generates entropy, which can disrupt spellcasting whenever significant amounts of metal are present. As such, quintessence-powered vehicles are usually constructed out of other materials, or are protected with entropy diffusers. Makai. Less refined than Quintessence, Makai is magical residue left over from a fading spell, recently opened magical portal, Godstorm Rift, or other source of diminishing magic. It is also a byproduct of arcane accidents and magical creatures. In this state, Makai can be absorbed, reabsorbed, and stored somewhat harmlessly within one's body. Makai breaks down very slowly into quarry and can be found nearly anywhere in abundance. It is useful for manifesting weak magical effects and for controlling one's power template in certain magical gear like Rakassa's.